5'9" out of the University of Washington. Has played very well. Now Cousins gets it inside. Ooh, boy, I thought he walked.
He did walk. That's a move he likes to make. He prefers making it from the other side of the floor, but he likes making it and get into you and get the contact, and then he leverages off of you to get it on the glass.
72% free throw shooter. He's the 7th leading scorer in the league, 23 points, 5th. 13-10. Indiana snaps the 8-0 Kings run. Cousins goes inside and got it. What a tough shot.
He just strong-armed it. Roy Hibbert guarded the rim as good.
Gay on the baseline. And that's Cousins laying it in.
Well, Gay he's willing to do whatever it takes. You've got some young guys who still trying to establish themselves. And you don't want to take away from them shooting the ball. The players you play with. Here's a guy you know is emotional, so you want to get his emotions running high and get him to stay effective. That's why scoring early in the game is important for Roy, so his emotions can stay up there, and he becomes a much more, not only an offensive player, he's a much more active defensive player.
DeMarcus Cousins has scored 8. Come back in. The assignment is Rudy Gay. Down on the baseline, Cousins. And he's got 10. 45-38. DeMarcus Cousins comes in. 10 straight double-doubles for the former Kentucky star. Hill to the basket, up and under. Tried to draw a foul. Scored in double figures in 6 of the last 9. Now Cousins runs into Hibbert, fumbles the ball, and made it somehow. You've got to cover the line. He looks to go back door. Cousins against West. Now Gay inside, got it. This is a guy that has not done anything tonight. Thornton
hadn't made a contribution at all.
That's tipped up by Cousins. Got his own rebound and put it in. DeMarcus Cousins. You see some blue-shirted Kentucky fans in the building. 3 of the last 4 games, in fact, here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse have featured a former Kentucky star. Anthony Davis, John Wall, and now DeMarcus Cousins. He's so strong. He is 7th in scoring at 23 points, 5th in rebounding at almost 12. The last 2 years, Quinn, he's averaged a double.
To play with controlled emotions, and sometimes he loses control of his emotion, but you got to play it at a high level emotionally. I mean, they're not.
Last 7 games, Paul George has been in a bad place at 35%. This was a pretty good place for Cousins. Wow. When he has 4 or more assists, the Pacers coming in 23-2. And cuts Rudy Gay. Thompson met there by Hibbert, but there is Cousins. Time for Sacramento in the second half. A cut by Cousins, and he beat West to the basket.
Yeah, well, he got it. I mean, they've been able to. Indiana's been able to get exactly what they needed to get. Again, I'm telling you, the guy's a beast.
George has been the NBA's best second half scorer all year long, and there's Cousins again with a basket.
I say again, he's a beast. And he being Cousins.
28 for DeMarcus. Cousins pull up and shoot the jumper. No, he'll run the pick and roll with Thomas. Inside to Cousins for a basket and a foul.
Because Isaiah Thomas is such a good athlete, he's able to get into the teeth of the defense. And when he gets into the teeth of the defense, what he does after that, watch him stay in the air and wait, and Cousins comes right there. So he can wait on him, because Thomas is such a good athlete. And then you see Granger come over late for the foul.
31 for DeMay by PG. No good. Rebounded by Cousins. Ahead now to Thornton. Pulls the trigger on a 3.
Yeah,